Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's press conference. Really happy to have you all here. It's nice to have so many people here actually with us today. And today we have three topics. And the first one I know involves a lot of you that are here. We're going to announce the 2025 Flagship Microgrant Awards. I think we have 19 of them. Second, we'll provide a LERTA update, which we haven't talked about in a long time. And third and finally, we'll provide information about this week's annual St. Patrick's Day Parade on Saturday at 2 p.m., and we've got an expert here to tell us all about that. You'll hear more, and this is very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Since taking office in 2018, I can tell you my team and I have had a 6-word mission, which is build opportunity, restore hope, transform Erie. That kind of controls everything we do. We've been working hard to also achieve the 2 sentences that are in our vision for Erie. The first sentence is, Erie is a community of choice. We choose to be here. And second, we celebrate 5 things: our rich cultural diversity, our welcoming, vibrant neighborhoods, our world-class downtown and bayfront, our excellent education for everyone, and our abundance of good family-sustaining jobs. A critical part of this vision is bringing more people to Erie and helping some small businesses grow here in Erie. We love small businesses, and we will do all we can to help them succeed. We know that small businesses are a vital component of a thriving economy and a vibrant community, which is what we want to have. They are part of what makes Erie really unique and very exciting. When I first took office back in 2018, we discovered that we inherited an $11 million deficit going into the 2019 budget. After doing the city's first 5-year budget plan, we also discovered that in 2024, 5 years out, we were projecting a $24 million deficit in the city's budget. So rather than pass this all on to taxpayers and increase taxes in the form of tax increases, my team and I set multiple faceted strategy in motion. And as you probably know, by 2024, we turned that $24 million deficit into a $2 million surplus. This morning, we are showcasing 2 components of that strategy, both of which involve expanding the city's tax base by growing small businesses and incentivizing investment in Erie. I'm excited today to announce that the recipients of the city's Flagship Microgrant Award and provide the latest news on the impact of the Local Economic Revitalization Assistance Program, that's LERTA for short. Both of these programs, along with the city's revolving loans funds, are designed to grow local businesses, foster economic and community development, and expand our tax base. For those of you who are not aware of the Flagship Fund, I think many of you are, but it's a microgrant program to help small businesses grow. Some of them are just starting, some of them are growing going forward. We create this program shortly after I took office back in 2018 to assist small business owners by using some of the interest that is being earned on our revolving loan funds. Even with these grants, we are proud that we were able to grow the city's revolving loan funds from $6.25 million when I first took office back in 2018. We're up to $25 million today in that program. This enabled us to expand access to loans and grants for our small businesses and for entrepreneurs here in Erie. Awarding grants and loans is one of my favorite things to do. We recently opened the application in January, and today we are happy to announce Erie's batch of 2025 grant recipients. So here to announce the grant award winners are Chris Groner, he's the Director of Office of Development Services here in Erie. Aaron Alonke is with us also, he's the city's grant writer. Daryl Craig, our community liaison, and Saeed Taraki, our immigrant and refugee liaison. Chris, Aaron, Daryl, and Saeed, I'll turn this program over to you now.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. So the City of Erie Flagship Fund, as you've heard before, is a microgrant program designed to provide direct financial assistance to support market-ready products and services while also serving to enhance our reputation for innovation and creativity, help to contribute to a thriving, sustainable business culture, and improve the quality of life for residents in the City of Erie. These grant awards are up to $5,000, are reimbursement only, and require a one-to-one funding match. So that means if an organization receives a $5,000 award, they must invest $10,000 in their business and then submit these receipts and invoices for reimbursement. This year, more than 120 small businesses submitted applications. And today we are happy to announce awards to 19 local businesses totaling over $84,400. Since the mayor took office in 2018, and counting today's grants, we are proud to announce that we have awarded flagship grants to 159 small businesses that represent a total amount of $429,121. That investment further has been leveraged to over $1.2 million in investment and support for our small businesses. Yes. The city is proud to be able to provide this support because you've heard me say it before. Most economic development programs and resources focus on large businesses and big projects, and very little is actually made available to our small business community. We believe that is wrong. Small businesses create jobs, they bring investment into their community, they connect us, and they add to the quality of life and the well-being of our city. So with that in mind, several of the business owners who applied in this round, are with us today. And I thank you for joining us, and thank you for investing in Erie. When Aaron, Daryl, and Saeed announce your business, please have one representative from the company join us on stage. And now I will turn it over to Aaron for the fun part. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. I have a number of businesses. Congratulations to our awardees. We'll start with Achievers Entrepreneurial Hub, who received $5,000 from marketing and exterior signage for their business. Bespoke Tailoring, $1,628.50 for specialized sewing machines and exterior signage. Cheesery, $2,000 for marketing, website development, and interior signage. Copy King, $5,000 for a backup generator. Darlene Services, a Compassionate Heart Wellness Center, $5,000 for a sound bed, oxygen bar, and massage chair. High Tech Plating, $4,750 for security cameras and upgraded locks. Icon Inc., $5,000 for exterior facade and building improvements. And JL Nick and Associates, $5,000 for connectivity upgrades, website development, security cameras, and exterior signage. Now I'll turn it over to Brother D.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. Congratulations to all the recipients. Right now we have Lakeshore Towing Services, $5,000 for a specialized crane. More Research Services, $5,000 for an inclusive marketing campaign. Mud Puppies Self-Serve Dog Wash, $1,300 for new grooming tubs. Potluck Gourmet Popcorn, $5,000 for a new popcorn cooker. Storehouse Electric and Maintenance, $5,000 for marketing, software, and security cameras. And Triple D's Very Tasty Grill, $4,799.01 for marketing and restaurant equipment. Congratulations to everybody.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. I'm happy to announce that Al Madina Supermarket, they have received $5,000 for exterior painting, exterior sign, and marketing. El Amigo Mexican Grill, $5,000 for interior renovations and security cameras. Area Shish Kebab, $5,000 for interior renovations. And then we have the first Ukrainian market, Stars Market, $5,000 for security cameras, freezers, and coolers. And then finally, we have Two Brothers Auto Service in Notary, $5,000 for signage, marketing, computer software and hardware, floodlights, and new equipment. Congratulations to all.
So what a nice problem to have. The stage is too small. But thank you all again for applying. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for investing in Erie. We are so happy to be able to provide even a small amount of support to what you do. So thank you for being here. Let's give them another nice round of applause. Okay, so at this time, you can go back to your seat, but please stay afterwards for a group photo, if that's okay. All right, thank you. This time, Mayor, I'll turn it back to you.
Thanks very much to all of you. This is really a great thing. And Chris, thank you for putting this all together. You're the driving force in helping us recognize the need for and create an infusion of capital into our small businesses. Thank you for creating this funding mechanism. Our grants and our loans are helping to grow our economy and expand our tax base. I also want to thank our grant team, grant writer Aaron Lonke and grant administrator Kat Blair, for their hard work efficiently and effectively managing this grant program. I appreciate both of you and the work you do day in and day out to connect city businesses to the resources available to them. I also want to congratulate all the grant recipients and thank you all for what you're doing to accelerate economic growth here in the city of Erie. Thank you. We appreciate your ingenuity, your creativity, your persistence, and your hard work ethic. Please keep that up. We look forward to reopening the grant application process later this year, so this will happen again, and continuing to get more funding into the hands of our small business owners and all the entrepreneurs here in Erie. For more information, you can visit the City of Erie's website at cityof.erie.pa.us/flagship fund. Next, I want to give you an update on LERTA. I have not announced these numbers in quite some time, so first I want to provide a little context to it. LERTA is a tax-based program designed to encourage investments in the city of Erie. It's another part of our strategy to incentivize investments and expand our tax base. In June of 2019, after over a year of discussion, the City of Erie, the county, and Erie Public Schools adopted ordinances to provide the beneficial investment incentive for commercial and residential properties throughout the City of Erie. Then, last year, we extended LERTA. It expired, but we extended it for another 5 years now. This real estate tax abatement program applies to the increased taxes that would result from an increase in the assessed value of a property due to improvements that are completed through our permitting process. The property owner will continue to pay existing real estate tax on the property, but they are not taxed until the improvements and the abatement time period of 10 years has gone by. Improvement does not make ordinary upkeep and maintenance. Rather, the tax abatement program defines repairs, renovations, new construction, reconstruction, alteration, or additions that have affected the rehabilitation of the deteriorating commercial and residential properties here in Erie. so that it contains higher standards of safety and health, economic use or amenity, and is brought into legal or regulatory compliance. I'm happy to report that since July of 2019, we have had a total of 650 LERTA permit applications, which have been approved, with total projected investments of $376.6 million. This breaks out into 428 residential permits, totaling $55.1 million, and 222 commercial permits, totaling $321.5 million. This means that 428 residents who own homes here in the city of Erie and 222 city business owners are making improvements totaling $376.6 million to the properties here in Erie. This is revitalizing neighborhoods and commercial corridors across the city and will serve to expand our tax base, projects, and start to roll off LERTA, which will be in 2029. There'll be a lot more revenue coming in at that point. Thanks to LERTA, the flagship grants, and our revolving loan programs, this tool, all these tools are helping us to create and retain jobs and grow and diversify our local economy, which we're really proud of doing. As evidence of our success, since COVID, there have been 2,000 new employees hired in the city of Erie, and 400 new employers started businesses and are paying taxes on it. These improvements, they are really building opportunity, restoring hope, and helping us to transform Erie. It's doing it now, and it will be doing it for years to come as well. The tax increase revenue is helping very much to expand our tax base. For more information on our economic development initiatives, feel free to contact Chris Groner. He's the director of the Office of Development Services. His phone number is 814-870-1272, or you can email him at cgroner@erie.pa.us. Finally, I'd like to bring up our downtown Dave Tamalonis for the Erie Downtown Partnership to talk about the great event that's happening on Saturday. It's the St. Patrick's Day Parade this Saturday. Dave, the floor is now yours.
Thank you, Mayor. We're very happy to host the Downtown Erie St. Patrick's Day Parade again with the Knights and Ladies of St. Patrick on Saturday, March 15th, starting at 2 p.m. On State Street, and I believe the weather is looking pretty warm. I'm actually going to pull it up right here and let you know what I'm seeing. There's a chance of storms, but it looks like that's going to be in the morning, just to put everybody at ease. Warm, 68 degrees. This year, we're glad to have the support of presenting sponsor Humes Auto Group. That's Humes Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram and Humes Ford of Corey. Thanks to them, we're able to award prizes this year for the best overall float, which will be voted on by the newly knighted Knights and Ladies of 2025, and the crowd favorite float award, which will the public can vote on by following a QR code on our event program. So make sure when you come down to the parade, grab an event program brochure and vote for your favorite. Those awards will be announced at the Flagship City Food Hall following the parade around 4:30 p.m. during a break in the performance by local Irish band Ishkabaha. The parade route this year will start at 11th and State and march north on State Street, past Perry Square, and turn east on 4th Street, ending as usual at St. Pat's Church. Perry Square will be the hub for performances, so if you're coming down to watch someone in a dance troupe or a marching band, you're going to want to be in Perry Square. They're going to be stopping briefly to do demonstrations, special routines, and performances at the Perry Square stage. We also have Erie News Now's Elspeth Meisner and DJ Bill Page there to MC the parade and announce each marching group as they pass. The skating rink season has been extended in Perry Square. We had a bit of a rough winter, so we extended the skating rink season 2 weeks so that folks can skate if they would like to during the parade. Skating is $5. That includes your rental skates. We also have free face painting
over by the skating rink with Terradoodles, and the Brown Clowns will be in Perry Square with kids' activities, so tons more to do in Perry Square. New this year, the block from 8th to 9th Streets on State Street will be designated as a sensory-friendly family zone. This is an area where there will be no sirens or loud noises for those that wish to bring their children or pets that experience sensory overload. So we ask that spectators also refrain from drinking and smoking in that block to provide a family-friendly atmosphere and the option for spectators. This is the largest parade we've had since we brought it back from COVID, with over 75 marching groups. Because the parade has grown substantially, we are asking that spectators make special note to stay out of the streets and remain on the sidewalks. Parade participants have been asked to hand candy directly to children instead of tossing candy this year. So please stay on the sidewalks and keep the streets safe for everybody. Shout out to Matt and Karen Clark, and Nancy and John Hilbert Sr., our candy sponsors this year. I also want to shout out our division sponsors, the Irish Cultural Society, Erie Beer and Guinness, Great Lakes Insurance Services Group, Hilling Pfeffer Insurance, State Rep Pat Harkins, Tech Works, Erie Homes for Children and Adults, and AAA East Central. And thank you also to the City Police and Public Works departments, and also the Mayor's Office. This event is a huge undertaking every year, and working closely with the city as always to ensure that safety is our #1 priority. Thank you all, and thanks to our partners for helping us make downtown Erie safe, fun, and welcoming.
Thanks very much, Dave. Great presentation, and I really look forward to Saturday at 2 and marching in that parade. As everyone knows, I am Irish on my mother's side, and I love celebrating with the Erie residents on anything. Plus, the weather looks like it'll be somewhat balmy. I had 62 written here, but I think you said 68, right?
That's what I just read.
Well, it's going to be pretty warm and definitely worth it. That concludes this week's press conference, but please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. And everyone who spoke is now available for interviews, or will be very shortly. Thank you for being here, and we'd like to get everybody that was an award recipient today up here on the stage, all you that came up, and we'll get a picture of everybody, and then whoever the media wants to talk to, we'll do interviews then. Thanks very much for being here, everybody. Now come on up.